Welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching these videos as always. Today I'm back at the boat. It's looking pretty grimy after the winter. Got to take the fenders home to inflate a bit more. But what I'm here to do today is on the canopy you usually have lugs that stick through here, through that little hole there, one each side. But I think as the canopy is getting older and it's shrinking ever so slightly, each year it's pulling them out, and I've aerodieted them in before and it's just ripping them out. So what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to rub that back slightly, clean it with acetone, I'm going to put gel coat in there, and then I'm going to drill new holes in here in maybe a week's time or so once the gel coat's gone off and I've rubbed it back a little bit. So I've got one each side to do, and I'll just show you what I'm using. So a few things we're going to need. I've got my cups for mixing, gloves to wear obviously. I've got my gel coat itself from East Coast fiberglass, so you just have to check you have the right round number for the colour of your gel coat. The hardener and the little pipette to get it in with. And then what you do, once you've put the gel coat in, you have these little bits of film that you tape over the top of it. So that's the plan. Let's see how we get on. So what we do now, I'll leave that for a few days to go off, and I'll come back during the week after work and just have a little look. But it's all behind there in the film, sorry. And just to complete this, I'll show you the other side. The other one behind there. But let's go and take the tape off and see what the gel coatings look like. It's going to either be good or really bad. Let's go and have a look. That's not too bad, a bit of rubbing back to do there. That's not bad at all actually. Right, let's go look at the other one. This I think was the more problematic one, I think. So now what we're going to have to do is rub it down. So I've got my water, I have got P1200 grit paper. Let's start rubbing down and see how it looks once it's rubbed down with 1200 grit. So right, just a little bit of rubbing done. You can see there's still a slight mark just here, but that is smooth. A bit of polish on that as well. But yeah, so what it looks like is that the gel coat, it's definitely gone in there. It's definitely solid. Right, as we go to the port side, let's just remind ourselves what it looked like. Yeah. Let's see what this one goes like. So this one's actually turned out a lot better. So the plate, you can just about see it through the gel coat there. You see, I'm not sure you can see that in the light. Just lovely and smooth. Bit of dirt on it still. So here we go. I've got the new posts to go in. I had to buy a pack of 5 unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I've got a small drill bit I'm going to use to drill the pilot hole. I'm going to then screw the new posts in, then I'm going to unscrew them. I'm going to mix up some more gel coat, dip the ends in gel coat, then screw them back in and let them go off. I'm hoping that that will be all that's required. So once I've done it, I will let it dry overnight and try and come check it in the next couple of days, and then put the canopy fixes onto it and see if it holds it okay. And there you have it. Let's put it in with some gel coat. Now just to finish, now I just need to finish the other one. And just for completeness, here's the other one. So I'll come back in a day or so's time and see how they've dried and try and put the canopy on properly. Right, it's a few days later after I put those pegs in, so we're going to come back now and see how they've taken and try and fix the canopy to them. But you can see the weather has turned, so I'm hoping that hasn't affected the gel coat drying. Right, moment of truth, let's have a look at this one. That looks solid. Does it fit? Fantastic. Did it come off? That's the result. Let's go check the other one. That seems solid. Will that go on nicely? Perfect. So I know it's quite a small job for most people to consider, but just knowing that that looks a bit neater is enough for me. Having araldite those in for the last 2 seasons, as araldite gets exposed to the sun, it looks like mucus, so it's quite unsightly. So for me, that's a nice little job out the way. But I'm hoping to get the boat in the water in the next 2 to 3 weeks, but I've got a ton of things to do. I've got to pressure wash the whole boat, I've got to clean the interior of the boat, get all the seating pads and life jackets back in, but there's a lot of cleaning here too. As you can see, all the grime and all the algae from the moisture where it's been raining so much lately. Just got to give this a really good pressure wash, polish it up so it's gleaming, paint the underside, prime the engine, fuel the tanks, and then hopefully we'll be ready to go and get back out in the water. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just a small repair, but an important one for me. If you like the video, please do me a favour, hit that like and subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. The channel seems to be growing a bit lately, so I want to keep that momentum going. And that's it. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, take care. Bye bye.